Have you ever caught your cat staring at you from across the room, completely silent, completely still, and thought, what on earth are they thinking? Most owners shrug it off. Some think it's random. Some think their cat is being weird, and a few worry something is wrong. But here's the truth. That stare is one of the most misunderstood behaviors in cats, because behind those eyes is a message most people never realize they're being told. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Let's break down what that stare actually means.
1. It's not random, it's assessment. When a cat stares at you from a distance, the first thing they're doing is something called social assessment. Cats don't use facial expressions the way humans do. They don't smile, they don't frown, they don't raise their eyebrows. So instead, they watch. They observe your energy, your movements, your emotional state, your body language. To a cat, your behavior is a kind of language. So when they sit across the room and stare, they're asking one question. What version of my human do I have today? Are you calm, stressed, sad, energetic? Cats read all of this before they decide how to approach you. This isn't just intuition, this is biology. A study in animal behavior found cats can correctly interpret human emotional cues just by watching them. That stare is your cat trying to read the room before they walk into it.
2. They're trying to understand you without getting too close. Here's something important. Cats are cautious by nature. They prefer observing from a safe distance where they can process things calmly. When they stare at you across the room, they're saying, I'm interested in you, but I want to watch first before I come closer. This is especially true if you're moving around, you're making noise, you're focused on something else, or you seem emotionally different. Cats approach when the environment feels stable, so they watch until they're sure. It's not aloofness. It's awareness.
And hey, if this is making you see your cat a little differently right now, hit like and subscribe. Let's get this to more cat owners who have no idea their cat chose them a long time ago and interested in you.
3. It's a sign of deep bonding, but you'd never guess why. Here's the part most owners miss entirely. In the cat world, making eye contact with someone you trust is a huge deal. Predators never stare at each other for long unless they trust, they care, or they're communicating something meaningful. A distant stare from your cat is often their version of checking in with you. It's their silent way of saying, "Are you okay over there? Do you need me? I'm here if you do." And if your cat adds a slow blink, that soft, gentle closing of their eyes, that's the feline equivalent of, "I feel safe with you." Most owners don't recognize it, but that moment is emotional gold. 4. They're waiting for you to make the first move. Cats don't want to bother you. They don't want to interrupt. They don't want to impose. So instead of walking over and demanding attention, many cats will simply stare. Not in a creepy way, but in a let me know if you want me near you kind of way. Cats who stare across the room are often the cats who respect boundaries the most. They're giving you the choice. Do you want them to come over? Do you want affection? Do you want space? If you look back and slow blink, you just gave permission. And watch what happens next. They'll often walk toward you, jump on your lap, or lay beside you, because you answered their question. 5. They're protecting you. This is the part most people never expect. Cats monitor their environment constantly. Even in a peaceful home, their instincts remain sharp. When they sit at a distance and stare at you, especially from doorways, hallways, elevated spots, corners of the room, they might be doing something surprising. They're keeping watch. In wild cat colonies, certain members sit apart from the group to scan the environment. It's a safety behavior, and yes, your cat still carries that instinct. So if your cat is positioned between you and a doorway, that's not random. In their mind, they're your lookout, your tiny, ancient guardian. 6. They might be mirroring your emotions. Here's something science now confirms. Cats synchronize their emotional states with their owners. If you're upset, they watch you. If you're stressed, they observe you more closely. If you're sad, they monitor your behavior before deciding how to comfort you. A distant stare can actually mean, I feel something is off, and I'm checking on you. And once they sense your emotional baseline, they'll decide whether to come sit beside you, curl up near you, stay close but not intrusive. Your cat feels your mood more deeply than you think. 7. When the stares change, pay attention. This part is important. If your cat has always stared at you occasionally, but suddenly they stare intensely, stare more than usual, stare with dilated pupils, stare and meow repeatedly, something might be going on. Sudden changes can signal pain, stress, hunger, confusion, a need for reassurance. Cats communicate silently first. Staring is one of the earliest signals they use when something doesn't feel right. Don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Your cat is trying to tell you something.
So the next time you notice your cat watching you from across the room, don't brush it off. They're not being weird. They're not judging you. They're not plotting anything strange. They're communicating. They're reading you, understanding you, protecting you, connecting with you in the only language they know. And if you slow blink back, you're speaking that language right back to them. If you want more videos that help you understand your cat on a deeper level, make sure to like and subscribe, because your cat is saying more than you think, and we're here to help you finally hear it. Your cat is watching you die. That's what they think is happening every single time you walk into the bathroom and close that door. And before you laugh that off, scientists at Oregon State University studied how cats bond with their owners. What they found should make every cat owner stop and pay attention. Because if your cat follows you to the bathroom, that's not neediness, that's not weirdness. That's one of the rarest things a living creature can offer you. And most owners shut the door on it, literally. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Point 1. They think you're in danger. Here's what's actually going on inside your cat's brain the second you disappear behind that door. In the wild, small enclosed spaces with one exit are death traps. No escape routes, no high ground, pure vulnerability. And you just walked into one. Your cat doesn't rationalize that away. Their instinct fires immediately. Someone I'm bonded to just entered a danger zone. That paw sliding under the door, that's not cute, that's a rescue attempt. The Oregon State study found that 65% of cats form secure attachment bonds with their owners, the same attachment type seen between parents and infants. When you vanish behind a closed door, your bonded cat doesn't just wonder where you went, they worry you're not coming back. And hey, if this is making you see your cat a little differently right now, hit like and subscribe. Let's get this to more cat owners who have no idea their cat chose them a long time ago. Point 2. You're being marked. The second your cat walks in and rubs against your legs, they're not being affectionate, they're working. Cats carry scent glands on their cheeks, forehead, and chin. Every rub deposits pheromones that are invisible to you but broadcast one clear message to every other animal in your home. This human is mine. And here's the thing, the bathroom is the one room that constantly erases that message. Every shower, every hand wash, every scented soap. You just chemically removed them from your skin. So they follow you in and they start over. Legs, ankles, hands, whatever they can reach. You think you're being loved on, you're actually being reclaimed. Point 3.
You're a scheduled event. Ever noticed your cat is already waiting outside the bathroom before you even head there? That's not psychic, that's pattern recognition. Your cat has memorized your entire morning sequence, the alarm, the stretch, the walk to the bathroom, down to the smallest detail. To them, your bathroom trip isn't random, it's a fixed event on their internal calendar, and they depend on that calendar. Research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that disruptions to an owner's daily routine were directly linked to anxiety in cats, hiding, excessive grooming, litter box issues. Your bathroom trip is one piece of a schedule your cat has built their entire sense of security around. Break it too often, they feel it. They know you can't leave. Your cat ignores you on the couch for hours, but the second you sit on the toilet, suddenly they want everything. That's not random, that's strategy. At some point, your cat figured out one very important thing. When you're in the bathroom, you're not going anywhere. No phone, no kitchen, no exit. You're sitting still in one place for a predictable amount of time. So that's where they bring their best purr, their deepest headbutt, their most intense eye contact. They don't love you more in that room, they've just learned that's the room they have you. The real message. Here's what all of this adds up to. Your bathroom is a trap from a cat's perspective. One entrance, no escape. Every survival instinct they have says stay out, but they walk in anyway because you're in there. A cat that follows you into the bathroom is making a choice. I trust this person more than I trust my own instinct to survive. That's not neediness, that's not habit. That is the deepest form of trust a predator can give. And if you've been shutting that door, maybe leave it open next time. If this changed the way you see your cat, hit like and subscribe. More videos like this every week.